Hello and welcome to this tutorial on how to play Domina. Domina is basically the only new character I've been playing all season, and she's really fun. So let's just take a look at her kit and how to play her. So starting off with her primary fire Photon Magnum, it's basically a beam attack that charges up and then does a hit scan shot at the end. So the beam does 60 damage over time, and then the hit scan shot does 60 damage. The beam doesn't headshot, but the hit scan shot does. It's got a range of 25 meters, so you can hit people from about this far. And then one of her perks can actually extend that to 30 meters if that's the one that you want to pick. Next up, her right click, she's got this barrier. So this is basically a shield, but it has a bunch of segments. These segments can be individually shot out, but the rest of the shield will remain up. But the entire shield only lasts for 8 seconds. It's got a 13-second cooldown, so you're going to be left without a shield for about 5 seconds. You're going to have to figure out what to do in that meantime. So also with her barrier, you can put it pretty far away. Like, it has quite a range. So you can end up putting it behind people, you can put it in front of yourself, you can, if your teammates are in front of you and you need to help them, you can put it in front of them. Then her E ability sends out this little diamond that explodes upon impact, or you can press E again to detonate it while it's still traveling. And her shift is this push that allows you to push people far away, you can push people off map, or you can push people into walls, and that will stun them and do an extra 40 damage on top of the 40 damage that the push itself does. Then lastly, for her ultimate, it's this little ball. She shoots it out and it imprisons people. Now whenever you're imprisoned, you can shoot out of it, so you have to shoot and actually break it, or someone else on your team who's not imprisoned can shoot your imprisonment and break you out. If you don't break out in time though, the ball will explode and then do a lot of damage. So most of the time, you're not going to end up getting a kill with the explosion, because while you're in prison, there's not much to do other than shoot. So people are really just going to be shooting themselves out of it. But during that time, they're not going to be able to shoot you. So that's extra time for you to get some damage on. Now her ultimate also charges extremely quickly, so don't be afraid to just throw it out there. It's going to come back. For minor perks, she's got efficient design. After using barrier array, restore 50 shields and activate passive health regeneration. So anytime you put down your shield, it's going to restore 50 shields and then start your health regeneration immediately. If you find you're having trouble surviving, then maybe that's a perk for you. Otherwise, you can do extended power, which increases the range of her Photon Magnum by 20%. So instead of 25 meters, it will be 30 meters. By the way, a little tip, if you're wondering if you're far enough away that you can hit somebody, there's a little blue circle that appears around your crosshair to tell you that you're in range. So for her major perks, she's got Disruptive Detonation. Enemies hit by Crystal Charge's explosion are slowed for 30% for 2 seconds. So hitting people with that explosive will slow them by 30% for 2 seconds. Or power move. So it allows barrier array to be used as a wall to stun enemies with sonic repulsors with a 100% damage increase. I find this one is my preference because it allows you, if you're getting pushed, because Domina doesn't really do great up close and personal with her beam attack being so precise. It doesn't do a lot of damage up close. It's more for poking people at a medium range. But if you're getting pushed, you can always put your barrier up behind an enemy, push them into the barrier, and do a good amount of damage while also cutting their heals off from behind when you put the barrier behind. Now let's take a look at her passive. So she's got Reconstruction, so dealing damage with abilities restores shields. So anytime you hit people with your E or with your shift, it will restore some of your shields. The tank roll obviously has the tank roll passive. And then with the new sub roll, she is a stalwart, so that means she's going to take less knockback from anything like Lucio boops or stuff like that, and she's gonna get slowed less. So anytime any effect slows you down, it's gonna be less for her. So yeah, the way you want to play Domina is you're gonna want to obviously make use of your shield. Again, whenever a section gets poked out, you can always reposition to get yourself away from that hole and try to use the rest of the shield that's still intact. You're gonna want to be throwing your E out very, very often. It comes back really quickly and it does a lot of damage, so you can be getting some easy kills, especially during times where the enemy team is really clumped together. And then the shift, you really want to conserve that for any time that you're getting up close to an enemy. So if someone's pushing you and you have an opportunity to push them into a wall, especially when there's a wall next to them, you got to make use of those wall pushes, get that extra damage in, put the shield down, get some headshots, and just remember, use the ultimate. It will come back very, very quickly. So just throw it out there. It's not the most overpowered ultimate in the game. It's more like a pulse bomb from Tracer. It might not kill the whole team, but it will definitely secure you 1 or 2 picks, which is always important. And other than that, let's just get into some gameplay. And so I just hopped into a quick play game here. let's just show off everything that I've been talking about. Now it's time for you to see what it means to be a top 500 Domina. Alright, so they're holding deep for some reason. Okay, they're running Jetpack Cat and Omri. That's fine. Alright, they also have a Domino, so we're gonna put our shield up. Right? Break a hole. Alright, those guys are too far. Alright, Domina's pushing up. Get into that wall. Okay, I guess that doesn't count. W anti. She's gotta die there. If I could aim. Okay, thank god. Bye-bye. Alright. So I'm gonna go with... I usually pick the extended power. I'm gonna go with this one this time. Let's try it out. I think it will probably help with survivability a little bit. See, that does a lot of damage. Holy, the cat moves so fast. See, and I just blocked her ult. I didn't even mean to. So, see that? Hit almost all of them. Someone blew up there. Come on. And then power move. I don't know really yet what's the best, but that's my favorite one to pick. I enjoy using it. Alright, this guy went Rhine. Okay. Well. Got him with the wall, I think. Hitting him into the wall. Holy crap. Oh, thank you, Anna. See? Right there. Pushing her into that wall. Very good. See, now right there, if I was smart, I would have put the shield behind him. Cut off his heals, you know? But I didn't do that. Bye-bye. Yeah, she's just too good. Obviously, this is quick play. You know, ranked experience is going to be a lot different. But, I mean, you can see the potential. Oh! Did you see that? Cancel this shatter? Bye-bye. It's just, she's too sick, man. I haven't had this much fun playing tank since ever. I don't play tank. I've never played tank up until this point. And we got the play. Don't use my inability to aim to write off this character. She's really good, you know. I mean, even so, with my poor aim, I was able to do so much in that match. But yeah, I encourage you to go out, test Domina out, try it for yourself. If you learned anything from this video or enjoyed, please drop a like. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching.